I am in a tornado warning.
Those clouds are crazy right behind me.
Look at the size of this piece of hail. All right, y'all, welcome back. So I'm in a gas station parking lot, just filled my truck up, and I tell you what, it's rough. It's $5.09 a gallon for premium for this thing. But with that said, we have been getting some storms around here, so I'm gonna go try to find the ones that are supposed to roll in today. Should be decent ones. I downloaded this new app called Radar Scope. It's not a new app, but I didn't know anything about it, and then Kyle from All Dogs showed it to me. I ended up downloading the thing, and I downloaded the pro version, so I spent a little bit of money on it. But it's a really nice weather app, and it's more like live real time. There's all sorts of overlays and stuff you can put on it. I mean, currently, if you can see it without the dang old glare off the windshield, it's headed towards where I am. But there's supposed to be a bunch more, I think, that's coming up behind that. So, I don't know. I'm gonna head south a little ways and reevaluate. It's currently 2 o'clock. The thing is, I think they're supposed to hit by like 4. But it's already overcast, so you're not like, we're not gonna see a bunch of stuff rolling in, which is kind of a bummer. But we'll see what we can figure out. Let's see if I can look at like the regular radar with a future cast. But it's definitely going to develop more south of my current location. If you can kind of see that rolling through, that's the end of it. Play again, thing. There we go. So it's just kind of starting to come in where I'm at, but you can see it develops a little bit farther south. So I'm going to eat these dang old bean burritos, which might be a mistake, and we're headed south a little ways. I do have some firewood because I don't think this is gonna last till dark, but we'll see what we can figure out. Stay tuned, y'all. I gotta put some ramps on it. It's nose down. This side is all nose down, so I'm gonna throw some ramps under there and we'll get set up. I'm pretty sure the storm is on its way, but we'll check radar or whatever. Let me take care of this quick. That's better. I've been asked before, how many times do you have to do that? Do you drive over them? Well, I almost drove over them on that one. They're pretty narrow ramps. These were sent in and they've worked great or whatever. You know, I'm happy to have them, but they do tend to like sink into the ground. You can kind of see that one did a little bit, but anyways. There's some thunder in the distance. All right, let's get this thing set up. All right. Extra clothes, some stuff for dinner tonight. dark in here, I guess. It's about all I think we're gonna need. Might as well get my dang old lights out now. There we go. How's that? You ever buy a plastic bag that no matter which way you zip it, it doesn't unzip itself? Because those are awesome. Alright. Basically, I feel like this drawer is missing something that may be in a different vehicle, but we're set up. It's been stormy here, like I said, the last few days. I think a couple of the places around here got up to like 3 inches of rain. We got a ton of rain at my house. I don't know exactly how much. We have a water gauge, but the farmer next to us, it's like on the shared fence, and he comes and checks that and he'll dump it out. So I didn't see what it was, but what else? There was a tornado a couple hours west of me that was pretty rough, maybe a little bit more than 2 hours away. And I don't know, I'm gonna get out here and we'll see what the weather looks like. All right, so there's definitely more thunder rolling in the distance right now. Let's see, it's 4 o'clock. My regular weather app says currently 76 degrees, low of 48 degrees here tonight, flood watch until tomorrow at 7 a.m. and well, maybe I went too far south. 5 to 7 p.m., about a 70% chance of storms, and then again from 11 to 2 a.m. But we might be able to get back out here and start a fire later. I don't know. The wind is definitely coming up a little bit. Let's take a look at a fancy radar scope. Let's see. Yeah, I went a little bit south, I think. If you can see, I'm that blue dot. And there's everything else, although that red box is a tornado warning, and I am literally on the edge of it, and it's coming towards me. It says it's got 1 3/4 inch hail in there, radar indicated. I probably could have even just stayed at home, like stayed right by my house and got some of this. But the big circle is farther south than me, so that's why I came this way. Like I said, I think there's supposed to be another round that comes through, so either way, it's cool to get out and watch storms and the clouds rolling. All right, I've made it into the truck. It's definitely raining a bit. The wind is on and off, and it's funny, like I'm watching the radars and it's kind of splitting around me. Let's see. Oh, that one moved. But like, once again, I'm just right on the edge of a tornado warning, but I'm in a severe thunderstorm warning. That tornado warning, like I'm literally a mile out of it. Doesn't expire for another 51 minutes. And then the tornado warning I'm in, I can click on that. Maybe, I don't know, you can, this app is really neat. I really honestly don't know what I'm doing with it yet. But you can do all these different contours. You can change the elevation of the radar, like, so you can look at the clouds from different levels. Like I've got all, you can see all the like white lines on those are all like hail lines in the direction they're going, or maybe that's just the thunderstorm cell. I think that might just be the cell. Oh, just something else popped up. Severe thunderstorm, 1 hour, 5 minutes. I'm just outside of that one. 1.5 inch radar indicated hail, 80-mile-per-hour wind, threat destructive, tornado possible. The one that I am in is a severe thunderstorm warning. Oh, it expires here in 5 minutes. 1.25 inch hail, radar indicated, 70-mile-an-hour wind. Threat is considerable. And then I'm just on the back edge, or I guess the front edge of a tornado warning. But yeah, I ended up just a little bit far south, I feel like, and there was a spot 29 miles north that I was gonna stop at. but I had recently camped there, and I hadn't been here in a long time. So I decided to come here, and I would have been in a better spot a little bit farther north. But there's still lines coming. Like I'm up here, and this is all still coming my direction. So we've still got some threats, and like the tornado warnings, you can see they're like boxes. They're all just kind of lined up, coming right towards me. So we'll see what happens. It's raining pretty good though. I really wish this topper was like the true Gramp style with a double split window, because a lot of them had that huge window back here, and it would be nice because I'm watching that way and I'm like this. It would have been nice to get my back window kind of parked in that orientation, but all the storms are coming from behind me and going this way. Not really any crazy like cloud to ground lightning. I'm hearing a lot of thunder, but I'm not really seeing any flashes. Just a lot of rain and wind. And I really wish I had a cab side window. I love this topper because it's taller, but it definitely has its disadvantages. We gotta get our window curtains put up one of these years. Trying to get a little bit of airflow in here without the rain's kind of blowing straight in that window over there, the crack. Not too shabby. I do have a survey stand here. Why don't we see if we can crack one of them guys open? I tell you what, ain't nothing better than dinner in there. Ain't nothing better than a dang old cerveza while you're watching a storm. Yeah, I want bigger windows. Had I built the one that I intended to build, it was going to have massive windows on each side of it. And some venting would be nice. Like I said, that window up there, because I'm fogging up this back window. We'll probably still plan to put a roof vent in here too at some point, so that will help. And then I've thought about putting like a vent in one of the truck bed like walls. I could easily do that, something that I could open and close, and that way if you had a roof vent and you had all the windows closed, you could open one of those up because it'd be protected by the body panels of the truck, or like I could even put it in the floor, but it'd be better in the bedside. Because the bedsides are separated. Like the inside of the bedside here that you see is not connected to the outside. There's a big gap in there, so I could put a vent in there, and that way if it's like this, you could have everything closed, open a roof vent, and you could pull air through that vent, which you wouldn't get any rain in here, and you get great airflow. So that's on my list of possibilities, but the champagne of dang old good things. Cheers, y'all. It is raining really good though. I have to get a paper towel out and keep wiping that window off. Taller windows. So I moved down to the floor just because it's easier to see out all the windows. Like then the side windows, if I'm on the floor, the side windows are perfectly eye level, sitting straight up. But there's a big, I don't know, inflow. The storm's coming this way and the wind is all going this way pretty quickly. probably hard for you guys to see that. They put me into a warning area. There was some lightning. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear the wind. I can feel it shaking the truck. I am in a tornado warning. Tornado has been observed. All the clouds are, everything is going that way. That's kind of sketchy, for sure. I like that app. I can't see that way because there's no, I can't see out the front window. And then there's a tree right there. I love it. I love it. Like one of these days I just need to, instead of setting up camp, I just need to follow the storm. And Kyle kind of told me, like, you can learn to read this app well, and you can look at like the hooks or whatever and all this kind of stuff, and you can kind of see exactly where the path of the tornado is probably at. I don't know quite how to read that. Yeah, these clouds are looking crazy. It's gonna develop right here. That's looking out my back window. Those clouds are crazy right behind me. Where are my keys at? They're in my pocket. I'm just gonna put my shoes on just in case. We gotta run. These are moving good. Hopefully you guys can see that on the second camera there. Getting a lot of rain. A lot of rain. There's some bigger hail. Ooh, there's some chunks, dude. Ooh. That's actually some decent sized stuff. Like quarter size, it looks like. Kind of want to go grab that piece of hail. I gotta go grab that piece of hail. Gotta go grab some of this. Oh no. Get soaked. Before they melt, that one is huge, huge. Hopefully one of those doesn't hit me. Look at the size of this thing. I need more lights. Look at the size of this piece of hail. That is as big around as the top of my beer can. Look at these. That's some dang big hail. Holy crap, that is insane how big that is. I don't know. I heard a couple of hits, dude. I'm glad that went through quick. Like, try to get a thumbnail with that. Like, what do I have that's the same size as that? Came out the clouds. All right, I gotta dump these out. I've got pictures. That's nuts. I've never seen hail that big, I don't think. I had to send those pictures to some people. Those were wild. I am very happy that that went through quickly. It's still storming like crazy, but I am Now I think on the trailing edge of that, I am up here, but you can see these. Those are red. Those are tornado warnings. That stuff is coming towards me. So we may still see some storm action. But it should calm down for a little while. We're still getting some crazy rain, but it's lightened up too. So I just got hit with a tornado warning. Tornado warning in this area until 7 p.m. So an hour. Take shelter now in a basement or an indoor room of the lowest floor of a sturdy building. If you're outdoors in a mobile home or a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Check media. I've been watching a YouTube live stream from one of the local weather guys. Let's see where. Oh, can you hear the sirens going off? I am right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it. Tight. So calm, that's the thing. And I've just pointed the wrong way. Shoes back on. Keys in pocket. I can leave at any time. All I gotta do is shut my tire gate. I can only go one direction. Oh, there's the rain. I mean, it would be really cool to see one. To see a tornado. I've never seen one in my life. My wife got to see one a couple years back. It was the one, it might have been the actual tornado that took out Flair's barn. Or shop, or whatever it is. Alright, well the storm is mostly past. No dang old naders here. It would have been really cool to see one, but nothing quite that crazy. So for dinner tonight we're going to do a bagel. A toasted bagel. And I received this toaster oven in the mail, I don't know, maybe a couple, 3-4 months ago at this point. Bella 2-slice toaster. So you can put things in there the long way. But we're just gonna stick a bagel in there and get that toasted up. I don't think I need anything from under the bed. Alright. Got some food there. Probably just need a plate, really. Put that thing right in the way. Probably a plate and silverware. That's probably all out of there anyways. So I've got some salmon packets. I got a couple of these. These were also sent into the P.O. Box. Starkist, wild pink salmon, and extra virgin olive oil. We're going to put that on our toasted bagel. And in here we have some everything bagels. Some sun-dried tomatoes. No, roasted red bell peppers. That's breakfast. Oh, I grabbed an avocado. We're going to chop an avocado up down there. And once again, I stack everything on my cooler I need to get in there. Oh, we got the handles for the... All right, so in the cooler I had some cream cheese, garlic and herb, and some baby spinach. So I guess to start with, I just need to toast this dang old bagel. This thing is pretty big. That's a big old dong of a toaster oven. Will it fit right in my drink? Not really. I'm gonna try to put this up over here. All right. Dang. Spinach. That guy. And some salmon. So we have. Am I missing anything? We're just gonna toss this guy in the toaster, I guess. Need to chop up that avocado, but that's not much. All right. Was there 6 on here? We're gonna go with the solid 3 with a smidgen more. Extra schmedium. Well, that's going. I guess we'll chop this avocado up. That thing smells hot. All right. All right. So other than that, if you guys missed the last live stream, I received these oh, there we go. We'll get into that after dinner, I suppose. That's toasted. Yeah, it's toasted. All right. Get a dang old paper towel out of there. I'm just gonna leave that out. Slather on some of this cream cheese. Oh, is this like whipped? Yeah, it is whipped. I don't know if that makes a difference. You definitely want a healthy amount of that on there. That might have been a little overkill. Okay. I think we're going to go with a little bit of spinach next. On each one. A little bit of avocado up in there. Ooh, this looks good, man.
fresh avocado. One for me. Ooh. Okay. Some of the roasted peppers. Oh, a little bit of the oil. I thought these were chopped up a little bit more. We'll survive, right? That looks really tasty. And then we'll finish it off with a little bit of this floor salmon. Just grab that. Work hard. Suppose I could break it up, make it a little bit more presentable, but it's bag meat. Smells good. Try a little bit of that straight out the bag. It's good. I probably got enough for a couple of these. I mean, not a super break this up a little bit, make it look a little nicer. Let's see, not a super, like, my presentation isn't on point, but that's a bagel. Check that guy out. And it's nice and warm and toasted, and that looks good to me. That's good. And I could eat that for breakfast, lunch, or dinner any day of the week. Nice and easy meal, and yes, I had a toaster, but you definitely don't need to toast the bagel for these. And it's really good. And that's really good. It is a bit messy if you choose to eat it by hand, though. Oh, losing my fresh avocado. Oh. All right, dinner's cleaned up, and I was right in the middle of that when I was so rudely interrupted. Had the window open. Now there's a bunch of little bugs in here. Sweet. Anyways, I got these drawer pulls. Can you see the raccoon face in there? They're like glass front. But sadly, the screws that came with them are not going to be deep enough to go through this. What I have it here. So I am curious, though, if the screws that are holding these drawer pulls in are the same thread. But I kind of think that I may have actually stained the front of these doors with those drawer pulls on there. And if that's the case, then they're not going to probably be... You're going to see bare wood. But let's see if I can pop this off of here. Yeah, I stained it with the drawer pull on there. You can see the bare wood, and you would see the bare wood there. But let's see if this is the same thread pitch, if this thread's on there. If so, I can just fix it. I don't think that's the same thread pitch. No, it's not. All right, I'm gonna have to get different screws and do a little bit of touch up on the front of this, because yeah, I stained the drawer with the drawer pull on there. Not the way to professionally do it. All right, well, we tried. We definitely need to change those out, because I like these drawer pulls. They look cool. But yeah, I was afraid of that. I couldn't remember how I stained it. All right, I'll put these things away here. Put them in the drawer so I don't lose them. All right, I'm gonna get a movie going. There's still a little bit of rain coming through here and there. You can see some flashes and stuff off in the distance, but Nothing crazy. All right, I've got Spaceballs on Amazon. I'm sure a lot of you have probably seen this before, but they're actually making a second one. I think they've already filmed a majority of it, or I couldn't tell you. But it's trending right now. The madcap leader of Planet Spaceball tries to steal air from a neighboring world in Mel Brooks' outrageous sci-fi spoof. Does it say what year it's from? Oh, 1987. Yeah, it's old. It's got Rick Moranis as the main character. Good morning. There's a couple little branches laying on the ground. No more storms came through after the first round. It rained for a while, but that was about it. It was a good storm, though. I'm still really surprised by that hail. Oh, I can actually see my windows now. Oh. Well, my windshield's still broken. Although, I think there's another crack in it. Yeah, I feel like there might be another crack in it. I can't remember. It's been so long since it's been cracked, but I don't know. I guess we'll see if there's any dents when we get out there. Once again, did not bring a travel mug with me, but that's fine. We'll just hang out, drink our coffee this morning. Suppose I could have another bagel, but I did bring some. All right, grab something. What is this? Oh, some Kodiak oatmeal, peanut butter chocolate chip, protein packed. I've had this a few times. It's good. That's the only instant I have. I took the other one out. Oh, man. Guess I'm gonna have to make water twice. should be enough for my oatmeal. I think there were a couple of reported tornadoes. I don't know if there was any damage or anything, though. Some other hail, obviously, and some strong winds, but it was a decent storm. I feel like I was just a little bit south of the main area, like right on the edge the whole time. Right on the edge of everything, except for that one last tornado warning. Let that sit for a minute. Put a little bit too much water in there. It's all right. It's a little chilly out there. Beautiful view. Beautiful view. It's one thing I'm missing at home is a lake view. I don't know if I'll ever be able to afford that, but the guy can dream, right? The guy can dream. You gotta have aspirations. I guess I don't know if owning a lake house is one of my aspirations, but I think it would be nice.
Wind has definitely picked up though. Not bad. A little chilly. Oh. Necessarily see any dents on this thing. Doesn't look like there's anything new on the hood. I've had a few hail dents. Headlights aren't broken. Really surprised that I don't have any big dings anywhere. You guys see anything up there? Let's see if I can actually look up there. How do I crawl up here? Oh boy, I need a ladder. Oh. Other than my rust spot, ooh, that's starting to rust too. Look at all those bubbles. Tight. I don't see any big dings up here, but this, I don't know if it was cracked in that, both those spots, or all three of those spots before. I can't remember. Ooh, all right, I gotta back up off of these ramps quick. Yeah, I really just can't tell. I can't remember. So we came out, I feel like maybe I'm seeing a bigger ding in the hood, but I've always been able to see one from my seat. I mean, the truck's a 2009, it's old. In the grand scheme of things, it's got some age to it. right, y'all. It was an enjoyable one. The storm last night was great. The app is great. If you're into that kind of stuff, if you're kind of a weather nerd, it works well. And dinner was really tasty, man. Don't sleep on the bagged meats or the canned meats also. The bagels were very, very good. I'm gonna get headed on a little farther down the road and see where we end up. So, as always, stay tuned for the next adventure. I'll see you in a bit.